EA just dropped the Madden 26 rookie ratings, and they are all over the place. Some of these are straight up absurd. Let's get right into this one. Alrighty guys, welcome to another episode of ZA Productions. Today we're going to be looking at EA's rookie ratings in Madden 26, so let's dive right into it. Alrighty, so the first guy we're going to be taking a look at is Cam Ward, the number 1 overall pick in this last year's draft. And right off the bat, I'm not really loving things with a 72 overall rating. I don't understand it at all. Someone who is the number 1 pick should easily be way higher than this. So looking at it, he has okay rankings with, accuracy as far as that goes. I think his throw power is exceptional. I think that's fine. He does have a cannon. Really looking at it, I'm not really seeing anything I truly love. I think EA messed up with this one. Cam Ward's a huge playmaker, and a lot of his playmaking, attributes are just not amazing. I think EA really fumbled the bag on Cam Ward, but let's take a look at some other ones. Alrighty, so now we're going to be looking at Ashton Jeanty, who was robbed of a Heisman. Insane running back, so let's take a look. Right off the rip, he is an 83 overall. I don't hate G&T's rating. I think they did really well on him, especially with his face scan and everything. A lot of his attributes, his core attributes are really good. This is the playmaker he really is, I think, and I think EA did not fumble the bag on G&T. Alrighty, so the next player we're taking a look at is Travis Hunter, the reigning Heisman winner. Looking at his ratings, I think EA went super high on him. This is really EA's first time having a two-way player. This kind of reminds me of like the Shohei Ohtani of football. So I don't think they did horrendous on his cornerback ratings, what he's listed as in Madden. He's agile. He's a big playmaker. I think the ratings are fair. They're not horrendous by any means. So let's take a look at his wide receiver rankings. All right, so taking a look, things look solid. I think nothing is really that bad. His ratings are kind of high for being a wide receiver, but it's nothing outrageously bad. I think EA, they're just excited for having a two-way player. Hopefully they don't glaze him the same way I hope he does with Shohei. Alrighty, so taking a look at Sheduer Sanders, teammate of Travis Hunter. This is where I think things are kind of controversial with the ratings. I think they kind of messed up on quarterbacks in this game. Am I that mad? Not really, but I think they didn't do good on Cam Ward. They didn't do that well on Sheduer. Sheduer did fall an insane amount in the draft, but do I think he was deserving of the ratings he has? Not really. I'm not too mad with anything, really, outside of his accuracy. He was really accurate in college, outside of, that last game he played, but I really don't like what they did with Sheduer. I think EA really messed up on QBs. Alrighty, so we are looking at Dylan Gabriel, whose player model is non-existent for some reason, but his ratings aren't horrific. I mean, it's kind of weird that he was drafted before Sheduer. I think Sheduer just has a lot of personality issues and just a marketing nightmare. But, I think they could have been higher on Gabriel. I don't think his agility rating's that well rated. Just really looking at it, I don't know. Their QB ratings were extremely weird this year. Alrighty, so moving on to our next quarterback. We got Tyler Show, and I think they're just glitching with the player visuals. I just don't think they're there. I don't think they did bad on this. It's kind of one of the QBs I think was properly rated. I don't hate anything I'm really seeing. I think his throw power is kind of high. I don't think Sheduer's was that high, and it's kind of another brain scratcher with EA. I don't understand why Sheduer was ranked as low as he was. I get it. He had a lot of pre-draft drama. He fell in the draft. That was more for media reasons. I don't understand the ratings, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think Tyler Show's fine. Um, don't really understand the quarterback rankings again. Alrighty, so moving on to our next quarterback, we have Jalen Milroe. Hopefully, it's my last quarterback. And I'll shut up about EA messing up on them, but kind of another brain scratcher here. He has solid athleticism, pretty good athleticism for a rookie quarterback, if I say so myself. Don't understand how he's not rated higher than Tyler Show. I don't think he'll be necessarily bad, but I don't understand why he's ranked as a 65. So that's weird. That's gonna be my last quarterback probably for the video. Alrighty, so moving on to our next rookie, we are going with a controversial figure in the Bengals organization, Shamar Stewart. And I think EA nailed this one. I really like Shamar in this game. This dude already is huge, standing at 6'5" and 267 pounds. He is not fat at all. This dude is just pure muscle, and he is an insane edge rusher. This is not even just like a Madden cheat code. He's going to be a cheat code in real life. This dude's going to be absolutely unbelievable when he hits the field. So I think EA nailed this one. This dude is super athletic. I don't think they did anything wrong on him. I think they really hit it with this one. Alrighty, so moving on to our next rookie, we are going with Amarian Hampton. I think this is one where EA basically nailed it. He is pretty high for a rookie, 77 overall. But for a good reason. This dude definitely deserves it. I don't see why he doesn't. This dude is going to be an absolute freak on the field. So I love his ratings. I think his catching could have been higher, but he's already a 77 overall. I think he needs to prove himself more before he can be rated higher, but I don't hate this at all. I think EA really did it well. He's known for breaking the tackles, just being an elite running back after contact. So this dude is rated pretty well in my opinion. Alrighty, so for our next rookie, Abdul Carter. This dude's going to be a cheat code in this game. If you're doing any franchises and some dude gets the Giants, say goodbye to your O-line, because this dude is going to tear through them, Super athletic, and I don't see any reason why this dude is rated poorly. He was a monster at Penn State. I think EA nailed it on Abdul Carter. Alrighty, and for our last rookie that we'll be looking at this video, it is going to be Will Campbell, the Patriots offensive lineman and their left tackle of the future. Feels like they did really well. Ratings-wise, I'm not seeing anything I don't like. I think Will Campbell is a very good O-lineman, and I think he got the respect he deserves. He's kind of low compared to how high they did some of the other guys. But I don't hate anything by any means, so I think things could be a lot worse. So I don't hate Will Campbell's ratings. He's pretty big. I mean, like, this dude is 6'6", 320 pounds. He is going to be a monster. So, yeah, I really don't hate this rating. I think they could have gone a little higher, but you can't win them all. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to stay up to date with more Madden videos, NFL-related content, hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot, and I really appreciate it. And, yeah, guys, I will see you in the next one, so peace out.